where does one begin? Extortion in a school by children?
Absolutely unbelievable, Michelle. But of course, most children do as they see and are influenced by the environment, such as the case that we're seeing here in various parts of the Nelson Mandela Bay, but most especially in KwaNobuhle, which is in Kariga. As you remember, there's two parts of towns in the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro, Kariga as well as Gqeberha. Now, KwaNobuhle is a township based in Kariga, and this is where extortion within schools by school children is starting to spread across the township there. Now, we had an opportunity to go and have a conversation with one of the parents whose children were a victim of this extortion for some time. And we also spoke to a child who has been a victim of extortion and bullying at school and forced to pay a protection fee. But before we go there, Michelle, I just want to quickly show you where we are. Now, where we are is New Brighton. Now, in New Brighton, it's an area that's known in Gqeberha to be rife with gangs, most in particularly the street behind me, Ferguson Street, as well as Mendy Street, known for gang violence. But of course, this extortion is coming from organized crime, and that's how it started in the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro. I mean, we're seeing stories coming from my colleague Aldrin. They're talking about a bigger version of the extortion, looking at big businesses as well. But here in Gqeberha, that's how it's initially started. But now it has become a frenzy, really, everyone wanting a piece of the pie. Whereas we mentioned earlier on that even a street vendor now is being forced to pay protection. But let's take it back, Michelle, to the schools and hear exactly what happens at these schools in KwaNobuhle, where children have become victims by their own peers, forcing them to pay a protection fee.
Crime in the Nelson Mandela Bay has now filtered into the classrooms. Boys as young as 9 years old, learning from what they see in their neighborhoods, are bringing violence into schools. They extort money from their fellow pupils in exchange for their safety.
And benza nix into yakuthanda ukuxutha into zabantu and uba uyacela kutishara bazofuna ukulinduza bazofuna ukulindela ngapha kwegate bakubethe.
Victims say reporting incidents only brings more danger.
Uthatha ngalamini ndabuya ndakuxelela the following day wayapha esikolweni kanti ndizibizile ingxaki.
Parents are worried about the nightmare their children are facing. Some say schools no longer offer a safe space for their little ones.
Isikolo is away ngalonto leyo. Si away isikolo because ndava kwa i-meeting sasikuyo malunga nale case yala mntana wami. Ndava ba apha emilonyeni utishara bangabana ba away ngalento yenzekayo pha esikolweni.